Welcome back to the Stocks Update. Today, we're diving into the latest developments around Lucid Motors, which has seen its stock dip by around 3.8%, largely reflecting broader market trends. The stock hit a low of $2.65 and a high of $2.77, with trading volumes lower than usual, about 79.8 million shares changing hands versus an average of 113 million. These figures are based on secondary market transactions, which highlight a significant aspect. Algorithmic trading is playing a major role in today's market movements. This means that despite this high volume, the actual buying interest from major investors seems limited, as evidenced by the fact that only one significant purchase, around 156K shares, stands out. The rest is largely selling pressure. One key factor influencing this sell-off is recent economic data. We saw the release of the Producer Price Index (PPI) and retail sales figures earlier today, both coming in stronger than expected. Specifically, PPI registered a minus 0.5% change, well below the 0.2% forecast, while retail sales rose by 0.1% compared to the anticipated minus 0.2%. While these numbers might seem like positive economic indicators, they can actually create uncertainty for investors. The reason is that strong economic data reduces the likelihood of interest rate cuts, which the market typically favors. Even though recent Consumer Price Index (CPI) data suggests that inflation is cooling, the broader takeaway is that the economy remains resilient, potentially delaying any rate cuts. This market behavior can seem counterintuitive, but it reflects the ongoing tension between economic strength and investor expectations. Looking more specifically at Lucid Motors, there hasn't been much company-specific news lately. However, the company did participate in the World Police Summit 2025 in Dubai, which, while notable, isn't necessarily a game-changer for its stock. Investors are eager for more concrete signals that Lucid's strategic moves are translating into higher sales and stronger financial performance. CEO Peter Rawlinson and his team need to demonstrate that these events and partnerships are more than just marketing gestures and can actually drive significant revenue growth. From a technical analysis standpoint, Lucid stock is currently trading between its R1 resistance level 1 and R2 resistance level 2. Hovering around $2.68. The immediate support level is at $2.64, while the next significant resistance is around $2.78. The stock has managed to stay above its 100-day moving average, which sits at $2.63, providing a critical support level to watch. Meanwhile, its 50-day moving average is at $2.38. Indicating some room for further downside if market sentiment doesn't improve. When it comes to short interest, there are some interesting signals. Today, short sellers returned around 1.02 million shares, which could be seen as a mildly bullish signal. However, despite this, a significant 28.22% of Lucid's free float, or about 348 million shares, remains shorted. This indicates ongoing bearish sentiment around the stock, reflecting broader market concerns and perhaps some skepticism about Lucid's long-term financial health. In the options market, the picture is mixed. Currently, about 987K call options and 107K put options have been traded, with 52% of these leaning bearish. This isn't exactly encouraging for bullish investors, but there is a silver lining. Hedge funds held 7.7 million call options at the end of Q1, marking a substantial 54.74% increase from the previous quarter. This suggests some institutional investors still see potential upside for Lucid, even as the broader market remains uncertain. Looking ahead, Lucid's next major potential catalyst could be its upcoming Gravity campaign, which CEO Peter Rawlinson hinted at during the last earnings call. This campaign, expected within the next 1 to 2 weeks, could be a significant moment for the brand, potentially generating more visibility and attracting a broader customer base. However, the pressure is on for Lucid to demonstrate that it can convert this interest into tangible financial results. In summary, while today's market movements may seem frustrating, They reflect broader economic uncertainties rather than company-specific weaknesses. The stock remains technically above critical support levels, and the ongoing short interest in options activity suggests that both bulls and bears remain highly engaged. For long-term investors, this might present a buying opportunity, but as always, it's essential to keep a close eye on the data and the broader economic landscape. So, what are your thoughts on Lucid's current position? Are you buying the dip, holding tight, or waiting for more clarity on the company's long-term prospects? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you in-depth market analysis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.